dirty, 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 dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our product.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Dirty.
Yeah, back at you again. Dirty 30, Beat Down Brown, Eddie Westside. What's going on, my man?
You got it, family. You got it.
Hey, first of all, I want to shout out all the subscribers, all the viewers. We want to thank y'all. Make sure that y'all are sharing, liking, subscribing, and commenting. Let us know what y'all feeling. Let us know what y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear. Represent with your boys. We appreciate y'all.
Indeed.
Let's get into this bull, man. The Paul boys is at it again, man. And they added an unofficial Paul sibling to it, man. Rich Paul co-signing Logan. Really, man?
Yeah. Come on now. You that bored, man? Seriously, like as we are Ohio natives, man, we don't take shots at our own. Even if you got beef or whatever, you don't take shots like that, especially where these guys are. You know, Thing is the super exec, Rich. And Jake, you know, he does what he does. And as I read the story, I guess Jake tried to hire Kid, and Kid threw out a crazy number. It's like, dude, that's him kind of telling you to, you know, fuck off, you know, by him dropping that number down, you know, that high ass number, like, oh, you know, go find somebody else, man. I don't really rock with you, and you really don't rock with me, so I'm gonna tax you, you know. Yeah. So now you feel some type of way, but you over here talking about all this money you making. Why wouldn't he tax you? You know.
Here goes the basis of it. So what we talking about, y'all? Right now, Logan Paul was on Rich Paul's podcast and going to sit up there talking about Kid Cudi doesn't really represent and gets no love from Cleveland.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, first of all, who are you? Where is your ghetto pass to say what he does and doesn't get? You are the last person.
Yes, sir.
To sit up there, because in case everybody doesn't know, and I know this goes this way for every city, hood, borough, whatever, every city in the States, there is more than one side of the city. Okay?
Right.
So their version of Cleveland is different than Cudi's version of Cleveland.
Yes.
Okay. And Rich Paul should have been fully in understanding of that. But this goes back to what we were saying before with the Joe Buttons example of somebody being out of touch. I understand you had your ear to the street when you was in Cleveland selling jerseys, dog. But once 2003 hit, go ahead.
Correction. Rich was on Jake Paul's podcast. Not
thank you.
You said the other way around. Just a quick correction before somebody jumped down and be like, "Hey man, what the hell are you talking about?" It was Rich who went on Jake Paul's. Well, that's when you said that, it threw me off a little bit. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
My apologies. Reverse that on the shows. But going with that, Rich Paul had his ear to the street when he was hustling, selling jerseys, you know.
And dope. Yeah, and dope.
Okay. Put him there.
Yeah, I'm saying it all because you want to go there. Let's go. Like you brought it up in the beginning by saying it's two different Clevelands, and there's two different parts of every city. But go ahead.
But let's go there for a second. Once 2003 hit and LeBron swept you up and put you in training to get where you are now, you have a whole league, a whole globe to pay attention to. You do not have the pulse of Cleveland anymore. I don't care what little cousins you got there. I don't care what homies you got there, what they telling you or whatever else. You do not have the finger on the pulse of what is and what isn't Cleveland anymore. And there's no shame in that. It is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's reality. But the fact of the matter is, this is a case of a dude that was butthurt because he wanted his way when he was going to go to a fight, and he wanted to be Mr. Super Cleveland. Because let's be honest. If you was really that Cleveland, go grab Bone. Even if you could only get one Bone member, go grab Bone and have them come out for you. But nothing about Kid Cudi says this is going to be my intro coming into the fight.
Nothing.
Kid Cudi, this man goes to the Met Gala. This man is not. This man is discussing mental health issues. he does not have time to represent you at a boxing match and say, yeah, I'm so Cleveland, I got Cudi. Cudi's mom sent him out of Cleveland because of the trouble he was getting into, sent him to New York, and he got put on in New York. Yes, he comes back to the city. Yes, he does rep the city. He's got it in songs. He's got it all over the place. He goes back to the crib constantly, go see family. You can't say this man does not get love from, first of all, you can't say, oh, Cleveland don't embrace him. I don't hear him on the radio. Motherfucker, Cleveland radio don't play nobody from all over that bitch. They don't Pittsburgh plays more Ohio motherfuckers than fucking Cleveland does. So
That part.
up with that bullshit. Motherfucking Cleveland radio has been haters to their core forever against their own, let's know against anybody else.
Jake Paul, if you
Don't
got
go
beat
there.
down dropping bombs, you done fucked up. You done
Yeah.
fucked up, because like he said, he pinpointed, like, you are not a gatekeeper of Ohio, let alone Cleveland, especially Cleveland. Who are
But-
you to say who's hot and who's not?
But
getting
let's
love?
go,
Come
let's
on,
go
man.
there. The Cleveland Guardians, their promo video to start the season, whose song was in the background and who was narrating it? Kid Cudi. They had Kid Cudi. And look, a couple of months ago, I think it was in August, they had Kid Cudi Day. Who threw out the first pitch and had a bobblehead that he was signing for the audience? Kid fucking Cudi in a uniform.
Hey,
Now, I'm not saying
he's mad because he got shot down. That's why he's saying now all of a sudden don't nobody fuck with him, but you tried to fuck with him and he taxed you. You didn't like that, and now you're like, we're supposed to be, down with each other because we represent Ohio. Nah, he knew what the play was, and he stood on it and he taxed your ass. That's all.
So why didn't you get Chip the Ripper, dog? That's Cleveland. Why don't you get Chip?
Mm-hmm.
If
There's
you
a whole
wanted
bunch of-
if you wanted down ass hood ass Cleveland, shout
Mhm.
out to the man. Why didn't you go grab him? Like I said, why didn't you go grab a Bone Thug? You wanted that high profile Grammy
Yep.
winner look,
Yep.
and
That's what
Cudi is
you
like,
wanted.
that's not what the fuck I do. We don't even know if that man watched combat sports. Let's be honest about it. That's
Right.
like some Atlanta fighter trying to go grab 3 stacks to go represent for him. He's like, so what you want me to play the flute?
Flute?
I
Right.
ain't about to come out doing my verse from Gasoline Dreams for you, motherfucker. And,
And
if
if
I do,
and if I do, it's gonna be, it's gonna be worth my while.
yeah, you need to
I'm
go
gonna
holler
tax
at Killer Mike.
right, for that energy, you for real. But yeah, man, you ain't got to shit on your people like that, saying that he's not he's not relevant in the state. Stop playing, because you don't, like you said, man. Do you listen to Cleveland radio? Have you listened? I intern, at the radio station, like you said, man. There's no love for the underground or the basically just hip hop. Period. The cats that's popping, like you said, that's Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh could do that before Cleveland. But go ahead.
Dog, we shout out to DJ Cadillac, who was down with the crew. That's the only time you heard Ohio cats popping up on the station like that, that
Mhm.
without major labels like that. There's mad cats, and I apologize. This goes to the rule of how screwed up Ohio is. Youngstown don't know what the fuck is going on in Cleveland like that, and we are an hour away. Akron don't know what the fuck is going on in Cleveland, and they fucking 25 minutes away. We don't know what the fuck is going on in Akron, dog. It's
Mhm.
don't fucking tell me that fucking Cudi is up there represented in all the fucking major sports there. They showing love, he's showing love back. And he said, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Be at a bunch of Cavs games? You need to see me at a bunch of Browns games?
Right.
The man threw a whole festival in that bitch and would have had it there this year, except for he couldn't get outdoor clearances done in enough time. What more do you want from this dude? He's doing as much as anybody else from an area. I mean, fuck.
How
Get
do you
Machine Gun Kelly and y'all shut the fuck up.
Okay, yeah, but my thing is, who are you to say that he ain't paid his dues when you just got on doing, all this other goofy shit? This man didn't put the work in. He didn't left the city, still rep the city, and still doing his thing, man, at a higher level. Like you said, you're not, like what Kid Cudi said. He was like, you're probably not even a fan of mine. So how do you know I'm not popping? You don't listen to my music. I mean, and I was addressing Rich Paul. Like, dude, I
Yeah.
know you probably don't even listen to my shit, but yet you're gonna say I'm not relevant? Come on, man.
But once again, dude, that's not even your arena. You're not paying attention for that. You have no reason to pay attention for that. And don't say you rep your city that hard. Joe Buttons is a motherfucking music, and I'll just say pop culture representative in his podcast space, and he's out of touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for you to be a sports agent, and what it was is you're at one point, I don't know if he's had dealings with the Pauls directly or whether he's like, that would be a nice little payday for me to be in good with these cats. You don't have to agree with everybody that you're talking with. You can even humbly agree to disagree or just say, I don't have an opinion on it. He ain't even popping in Cleveland. I don't know. I'm working globally. And look, he ain't got a jump shot, so I don't know.
Right, that's not my
He
realm.
don't throw a football,
All I
so
know
I
is,
don't know.
all I know is his mama water broke where, my mama water broke. That's it. That's all I know about pimping, and I like to keep it at that. I don't speak about people I don't know, and that's it. Like they had a full-blown conversation about Cudi, and it's like, what? Really? Y'all went after all the people. Y'all went after Cudi. Okay.
Dog. And once again, go. So did you get Machine Gun Kelly to walk you out?
No.
If you did, then shut the fuck up and be happy.
Yeah, but he wanted the top dog, and then when the top dog told him that he didn't want to, really rock with him that way and in the nicest way by, making his price so damn high, he decided to try to bash him. Like, come on, man, that's not gonna fly. I caught it, had to pass it to my partner, and we talking about it. Like, dude, that was some bogus shit.
And understand this: you're not a title holding fighter. So you're saying, honestly, you're saying it's like you were fucking Kelly Pavlik, the Youngstown dog. Kelly
Not
had
even
a belt.
close. Yeah, not even close.
Kelly
Yeah,
had a
not even
belt.
close.
If Kelly would have hollered at anybody like, yo, I need you to walk me out and represent the yo,
They would have.
guess what?
They
On
would've.
top of the fact that one, the yo sticks together like that.
Mhm.
Two, that was a legitimately sanctioned fighter.
Yeah.
You just some dude doing
You're
this shit for
YouTube.
clout.
You're a
You're a
YouTube fighter.
You're a YouTuber.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
that's all.
Kimbo Slice had more rep than you. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. But yeah, you're a YouTube champ. And I get that. You get into the bag, that's fine. But yeah, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Especially coming from the state. You don't do that, man. There's not a lot of us, out there doing what we, doing the right thing. And once, a couple of us get on whatever, you want to turn around and, try to pull them back down and try to shit on them, just taking small little, pot shots at him for whatever reason, because you still feeling some type of way. Like, dude, didn't you just sign that new Prime deal, that whatever, that drink? You making good right now, man. You making real good right now. But you still got this dude, Kid Cudi, living rent free in your head still?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
He's giving off real girlfriend energy there. That's real girlfriend energy right there, man. I need you to step it up and man it up, bro. I need you to man it up, man. That was not the energy to have, dog.
Yeah, Rich, come on, man.
And Rich, you co-signing it,
man.
Like I said, you could sit there all day. There's been plenty of people that sat there on numerous people's couches, and while getting interviewed, while people was talking, like, yo, man, I'm going to have to graciously say I'm not going to participate in this little bit of this.
Even if you don't rock with Cudi like that, you just know he's from the land, and you just don't do that to him like that, man. You don't do him down, do him dirty like that. You could have played Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's it. That's all you had to say, man. Just sat there and like, hey, man, that's whatever you got going on with him, man. You need, go ahead and handle that.
But I brought the dates out for a reason. 03, you got swept up by LeBron, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cudi came out in 06. So after 3 years of being up under LeBron's wings, were you really paying attention to what's going on in the land besides what was going on with Bron in the land?
Right.
You wasn't worried about who was popping off, who was being represented, and anything else. No, you was paying attention to the league. LeBron had you sitting up in whatever booking agent that you was working with, learning the game.
Yeah.
You wasn't worried about what was, oh man, he ain't even in the flats, dog. He ain't even there, man.
Right.
I was scared he wasn't there. No,
Right.
you wasn't. You was up there. You
were
up
working.
there playing entourage to your boy. You got put on, and that's the only thing you was learning your craft, and you was sitting up there playing entourage to your boy. You were not in touch, dog. That was not you. This is graciously bow out of that conversation, man. Like, you
Please.
know what? I'm gonna say I don't know what's going on there. And
That's
that's
it.
fine. And that's fine.
That's it. That's it, man. I saw this.
You was on a whole different trajectory than that man. And even with that man getting to the Grammys, you still on a whole different trajectory than that man. You
Mhm,
are super agent to the stars right now, dog. You
mhm.
know who you got up under you? That
Yeah, I
come
mean,
on, dog.
he's the first call now, you know? He's the first call now. Everybody wants, him representing them. I mean, guys that's in the league and guys that are coming up in the league are, that's who they want to represent them. So again, like you said, man, you wasn't worried about this dude's status. You worried about stats.
Yeah,
You running a full blown business out west, and you're doing your thing. But to come back and have this conversation with this, and like you said, man, it had to be. I'm sure they're working on a deal or something. And Rich is a hustler, and I'm sure he saw the opportunity, like you said, by even having that conversation with Jacob's Cats, pay top dollar just to have a one on one with Rich, just to
yeah,
see where he parking his money,
yeah,
and for him
dog.
to take time out to work and get with this dude, it had to be. I hope there was some deals made. I hope there was some bread made behind that shit, man, 'cause that shit
But I
wasn't a good
mean,
look, man.
come
Go
on,
ahead.
dog. That's like asking Don King, hey, who's hot in the streets of Cleveland? He don't know. I'm worried about my fighters in this here.
Right, right.
That ain't your call, dog. Let's get into some positivity, man.
All right, man.
Collaborations, man. So we had a bad collaboration. Now we're gonna go into a dope collaboration, man. Dapper Dan and the Gap, dog.
Dap Gap collection, man, and
Woo!
let me tell you, I guess it dropped last Wednesday or Thursday. Dude, I
I
tried
saw the
soon as
promo.
yeah, I went online and sold out.
Of
Been
course.
sold out. Yeah, I was like, "God damn, I just want the sweatshirt or whatever, just to say I
Yeah.
I got a piece of the great
w-
Dapper Dan," but
Yeah,
man, fuck, man. I think it's a dope. They said this is the second collab they did, but
it is. It
yeah,
is.
I wanted that because that is iconic for him to, finally get his
It-
just due,
yeah.
all the shit he's been doing
For the
for the
culture,
culture.
man.
Yeah,
And dog, it's big. It's crazy, man. And it was crazy. One, to see the prints, see the colorways and everything else like that.
yeah,
But to
yeah.
mess around and see that they had to flip DAP instead of Gap
That
in
that
the
was the
classic block
sweatshirt I
letters and the
wanted.
collegiate
Yeah,
letters, man. That
yes.
was fire, dog. So yeah, I was definitely hype about it. I want to see it. I would love to see I don't know. I would love to see an old school hip hop commercial with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, see if
I
he can get a little funding, and all the cats that he used to throw in the Dapper Dan gear back in the day, get KRS, get Rakim, all the cats that used to have all the Dapper Dan
Salt and
jackets back in
Pepper,
the day.
the last member of the Fat Boys. Yeah, I wish they would do like a tribute to him during this 50-year
Well,
anniversary
here
with
here goes the
that.
cra-
Go
here
ahead.
goes the crazy thing. The salt and pepper jackets are actually not Dapper Dan jackets. I
Really?
found this out. The
Okay.
salt and pepper jackets are actually first edition from Play's label, which was done in collaboration with Dapper Dan, but that's Play's design.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that the all of the Kid and Play jackets and
The
then the
2
salt and
Hype
pepper
and all that
jackets,
shit?
yeah,
Okay,
all those are actually Play's
please.
designs, originally done with Dapper Dan, and then he went off on his own.
Got you.
So all
Okay.
all of that gear and all that stuff, was it Playtime? All
Yeah,
the gear,
yeah,
the pajamas and everything was Playtime. But
got you,
yeah, so Dapper put him on, but then he finished it off. So
got you.
the jackets from the first Kit and Play tour were Dapper Dan. After that, and the Salt and Pepper jackets is all Playtime. But
Okay,
yeah, Dapper Dan, iconic, the old Rakim jackets, the old BDP Criminal Minded jackets, and all that stuff. That's all Dapper Dan.
fire.
Supreme Team, all that
All
stuff.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all Dapper Dan originals. And to see him go, and whether you accept it or not, Gap is an iconic label in pop culture,
yeah.
rock and roll pop and everything else. And to see them make a collaboration, you know what I'm saying? That was absolute fire. And I would love, like I said, to do a promo for the extended part of the line, go back and grab all the rappers that blew up your line, go and
Yeah.
throw them in a Gap commercial, let them get a little bit of extra paper and do your thing. Hell, get ones even from the new school that would rock with the Dapper Dan line and go and rep that. That's fire though, dog. And it's simple. Everything
Yeah.
doesn't have to be extra hype beastie or anything else. It was clean. The old ones with the
3 letters. 3
the
letters.
old ones with the plaid, the old lineup with the
Yeah.
plaid, and then going to this one with the what is it? The houndstooth is what they did with this one. They did the Dapper Dan houndstooth on this one. And the patterns is what made Dapper Dan gear. Yeah, he was doing the boutique and the exquisite lines. We aren't going to shout them out because you know they went and sued my man and then had to go turn right back around and show him love later on because he
And
blew
work
all
with
over
him.
the hood.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was nice to see him go and bring his own print and pattern down to it. And yeah, it's fire, man. I wouldn't mind owning one myself. And what make me mad about it is because in this hype beast lane that we live in now, it was affordable when they first dropped it. The
Right.
DAP line was actually, I mean, you know, 50, 60 bucks for the DAP line. That was quite affordable to jump into, and I would have loved to jump on, but I know the resale market is going to kill this.
300.
Are you
300 for
kidding
the
me?
yeah, for the basic one on their website, it was like 48 to maybe 50 something dollars. But then resale, just what you just dropped, is $300 for the
Yeah,
same for the DAP collection, or it's just the sweatshirt. And that's
yo,
all I
man.
wanted was a sweatshirt. I went on and they said 9 o'clock Eastern time. And I was already knocked out. I had the lady was staying up and she was like, I got it. She sent me a screenshot and was like, dude, as soon as I logged on, it was sold out. But yeah, man,
and
it was crazy.
it's all the bots and the resellers, man, and that's what
Yeah.
that's horrible, man.
Yep.
That hurts my heart because yeah, I would have loved to right now been doing this show sitting in one. I'd have been sweating in
Exactly.
this room, but I'd have had it on.
That's why I was ordering it last week when it dropped. It was like, okay, when we do it Sunday, hopefully, I would have paid for the express or whatever to get it delivered. I was gonna rock it, but the shit was gone, already gone. And then you go and throw it into Google like Dap Gap collection. And then all the sweatshirts will pop up on resale, and it's over $300 something. Some was like almost 1,300.
Yeah, that's
I'm not. Come
absolute
on,
foolishness, man.
I'll show a promo pic of it and show the masses what it is, but I'm not dropping that kind of money for a damn sweatshirt.
It's in the thumbnail. It's in the thumbnail.
Okay.
But that's sad that we got to go there. You know what I'm saying? We would love to actually had it on and support like that.
And I think they do that because, I think they may be doing something where, give them a little bit, have fiends, salivating for it. And then all of a sudden you see it everywhere because they're not going to pass up this promo, this money that's just sitting there.
No.
You got so many folks that want in on it, but can't participate. I'm thinking the Gap going to do something again, because again, this is their second go around with them.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's already sold out before it even drops.
I mean, the money and the brand relevance comes in limited runs.
Yeah.
I understand it. I just hate the fact that resellers get involved in it. I'm going to say something, and we don't support, theft or anything, but where my boosters at? That's what I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? They go up to 3X. I need a 3X. I need to holler at my boosters. Y'all you take care of me during the college days. I need y'all to come back through again.
Facts. Like you said, we're not plugged in like that, like we used to, or we know where to go. We go to the barbershop and somebody has put the word out there. Hey man, somebody looking for, a Dap Gap. All right, give me 30 minutes. Give me 30 minutes. I'll be back. Give me a minute. But
I will meet y'all at Gentlemen's Quarters. Come holler at me.
They had NC had an in-store signing also last weekend. So I'm sure that's where a lot of the stuff got, where all the orders were pretty much, I think, filled on the damn East Coast where he was at doing in-stores. And we didn't get a piece this round. We didn't get a piece. And like you said, man, where my boosters at?
Yeah, I want one. To holler at me, man. I want one, man. I need that. I need that in my life, man.
Yeah, it's just simple. Like you said, man, 3 little letters. They flip the script, and it's so damn iconic. It's like those who know it's been a long time coming. This dude has paid his dues and then some, and made all these other brands, household names. He brought them to the hood, whether or not,
Yeah.
so what, he stole the pattern or whatever, but he made it for us. He made
Yeah.
it affordable for us. He made us feel like we were on Rodale Drive, so
And let's look at it as far as fashion shows go and what these dudes are doing. I've looked at these fashion shows. They don't have stuff that we would wear,
at
but
all.
he made it where it was stuff that we would wear and wear stuff that we would represent. And the action was funky, man.
Yeah.
It was cold, man.
Yeah, like I said,
One of my cousins blessed me with one. I was a shorty, so I didn't know what I had. You know what I'm saying? I
right,
was a
right,
shorty,
right.
and he blessed me with one back in the day, and that was dope, man. For a whole year. Hell, I'm in the yo. Folks didn't know what I was walking around with till they started looking at record covers. It's like, yo, that looked kind of like,
What
yeah,
my
that looked
man
kind of
had
like,
on, yeah, and, like you said, these designers don't make stuff necessarily that we necessarily will rock, because I just saw Pharrell's second, uh runway, whatever, it's his fashion line for I forget what season or whatever, and I was looking like, "What the fuck is that?" You know what I mean? It's like, okay, but Pharrell's always been different, and, for that his Louis Vuitton collection,
mm-hmm.
and it was like, yeah, man, yeah, I don't get it, but okay, man, keep doing your thing, man, but
I'm gonna have to shouting out designers and cats with their own lines. I don't know if it run up to my size, and I probably won't grab it because it probably don't go to my size. But shout out to nerdy looking wear and all like that. Tyler's line up with that LaFleur, that new line of LaFleur. That's right up my alley with all that nerdy stuff. Because I was khakis and cardigans all day. So that joint is banging with the
Mhm,
muted color lines. But
mhm.
it's neither here nor there. But man, that Dap boy. I'm sad, man. I just knew I was gonna get me one, man. Just knew I
Hey,
was
man,
gonna
that's
get me.
viewers, please, if y'all know somebody who knows somebody who got that hook, please get down in the subscription and send us a message and let us know
Yeah,
where we can
send a
get a
direct
Dap
message
Gap.
to the channel. Let
Yeah.
me know. 3x, man. 3x.
Please, for my
I need
partner,
it.
man. We trying to get one. We trying to rep and rock it on the show. We'll pay. We're not paying top dollar. We'll pay, but we ain't paying top dollar. Please work with us.
Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
fam.
We getting down to get down. We done did another one, man. That was
Yes, sir, man. And
just reminisce on the fact that I ain't got a shirt, man. I'm gonna be all right, man. Be all right.
I'm gonna put a call in, man. I'm gonna talk to Santa, man. Maybe Santa will put something under the tree for us both, man. And yeah, we'll make that happen, family.
You know what it is. You know what it is. It was at Ross Park Ball, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was a shot. That was a
Mhm.
shot.
Let it go. Let it go,
Wonder if
man.
they
We're
even know
done.
that's closed. What if
Yeah,
the
let it
cats even know
go.
that's closed? Y'all go around Cleveland. Y'all even know it's closed.
Let it go.
Like,
Let it go,
yeah, hey,
man.
it probably is at Ross Park. It's closed, man.
It's
Y'all don't even
closed.
know.
See, y'all ain't even in touch with what's going on in the land, but
Yeah, man.
let it go, man. Thank you again for another great one, fam.
Once
Yeah,
again, subscribers, we love y'all. We thank y'all. Keep watching. Shout out to my truck drivers out there.
yeah,
Keep
yeah.
keep keep running, keeping them views pushed up. We thank y'all for the extra views on these last couple episodes, man. I seen them joints pushed up, man. We
Indeed.
here for y'all. Make sure y'all subscribing, making sure y'all liking, make sure that y'all sharing, man. We need more people to come through. We keep the
Right on.
content up. Let us know what y'all want to hear, what y'all want to see. We ain't so stuck up that we ain't gonna talk about what y'all want us to talk about. For real,
That
man.
part. That part.
Hey,
All right.
Eddie Westside,
Yes,
peace. I
sir.
catch y'all on 3 p.m.D, man. I holla.
Peace.